Real life street stars, man. We got a situation in here, man. Dallas is on, man. Triple D Yungin, man. One of the realest in the trenches, man. God damn it, man.
Hey, it's Triple D Yungin. I'ma go get me some money. I'ma go get me some money, get money, little bitch. And I'm grind, greedy, committed. Can't stop till the safe hold 100. You know how I'm coming. These bitch niggas know how I'm rocking. These bitch niggas know how I'm rocking. This bitch for list 304 5150. Big business, little bitch about to get this hoe poppin'. What's up, real life?
Man, let's get it poppin' then, man. Grind, gritty, man. You already know what it is, man. Man, first and foremost, before we get started, man, I want you know the world to know this is a family affair, man. Youngin, man, ever since he came through and touched down with us, man, he been blessing us just with not only music but just with good business and everything, man. As far as coming through to do a few of the boosts, man. We're gonna touch on the fucker hooks, you know, we did the first ever Tales from the Tat, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, man,
Tales from the Tat, man.
So Real Life Street Store for that.
Yeah, we're gonna touch on all that, man.
Love, man.
For those that are deaf, dumb, stupid, man, been living under goddamn rock, man. Let them know a little bit about yourself, man. Where you from, bro?
Man, my name Triple D Yungin, man. If you don't know the name title, man, I'm from Dallas, Texas, man. I reside in Oak Cliff, bitch for list 304 5150, nigga, the real Oak Cliff, the heart of the trenches, man. And I come from a place where, you know, it ain't no handouts, man. Nigga got to get it how they live, nigga, for real, for real. And if you
how you make it out that motherfucker?
Huh?
How you make it out that motherfucker?
Man, shit, I'm still making it out, big bro.
Amen.
I'm still making it out. It ain't no, I ain't made it yet. You know what I'm saying? I can say I made it when I done pulled somebody out with me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't did that shit, so I ain't made it yet.
That's real, man. For those that don't know, man, you know, most people are getting an idea now more of Oak Cliff, man, as far as, you know, what is Oak Cliff, what it was, you know, what it's gonna be. Tell us about your upbringing, man, inside on your side, man, as far as kind of what you went through coming up as a youngin.
Man, you know, coming up in Bisphyllis, man, and for the people that's slow to the game, man, Bisphyllis, man, anytime you on Leadville, Sunnyvale, Bunnyview, man, anytime you in that area, you on the 4, man, 4 wheel, no way, JoJo world, baby, but you know what I'm saying, back on the topic, man, it was shit like any other hood, any other ghetto in America, man, you had to get it how you live, you had to get it out the mud, man, you know, it was a lot of, but in my neighborhood, crack addiction was like super bad, like in regular neighborhoods, it was super bad, like, so, it's you know what I'm saying, shit, it was a regular struggle like other ghettos around the world, man, just like other ghettos in the city, man, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Triple D again, man, and, you know what I'm saying, the real hood niggas around the world, man. So,
did you have, with the crack epidemic, man, any of that hit your family directly?
Man, you know what, man, y'all forgive me, man, but I'm gonna keep it 100 because I need these people to know who I am, man. My family members, y'all know I love y'all, man, but I'm gonna keep it 100. But I have some of my closest siblings and, man, my parents, man, my beautiful mama, man, it's just, you know, a lot, it's a lot of people, man, in my family that's done been affected, you know what I'm saying, from crack cocaine, man, and the whole drug pandemic that hit the streets, man, when the government did what they did to our community. And shit, some of them was able to shake that monkey off their back and some of them still fighting, man, but shit, yo, most definitely.
What if you can't touch on it, what's one of the lowest points you either seen a family member or just someone that you've seen out there that it had got to him bad? Like what's the worst down bad somebody that you see? I know you probably seen a lot, but there's one of those ones where you like, God damn, damn.
It become routine after a minute though, but I think the worst thing I seen, man, the worst thing I done witnessed myself, man, was a man degrade himself on the block, man, you know, to supply his habit, man, you know, with another man on some homosexual type shit, some shit we don't condone in, man. Like say, like soul to soul for the you know.
Damn.
Okay. Yo.
So with all that being said, man, you know, you growing up the way you grew up, you know, when you listen to your music, you put a lot of pain in that music, you know what I'm saying? Was that just a conscious effort to be like, you know, I'm gonna give them the real, fuck the flashy shit. I'm gonna talk about what I went through. I'm gonna talk about the struggles. You talk about the good and the bad side, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? I appreciate you for noticing it about my music, big bro. Like, I sincerely appreciate that, man. And you know the funny part, sometimes I don't even be meaning for it to come out as painful and shit as it do sometimes, man. But this is my new way of channeling and my anger and my aggression, man, instead of crashing out and flunking out. You know what I'm saying? So it just, I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain it, man. It's a blessing either way, but I don't know how to explain it, man. I don't know how to explain it.
Now you call yourself Triple D Yungin, and that's a heavy title to carry, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yes,
you put
sir.
the whole city on your back.
Yes, sir.
What made you do that?
Man, Triple D Yungin, man, I feel like, okay, for those that don't know a backstory on me, man, I went to prison when I was 16, man. Behind some shit that I had done in the streets at a young age. And I talk about that in my music. You know, it's like a story I'm telling, and I'm gradually telling it, so y'all stay locked in. But, man, getting bounced around as far as my family being affected by the crack pandemic, man, and me being in the streets and shit that we had to do to make it, I literally done stayed in every part of the city there is, big bro. From the Greedy Grove, man, shout out to Woodland City, 300 block, rest in peace to OG Hot Boy, rest in peace to Danny Boy. South Dallas, Texas, man, photos, man, over there on Holmes, man, right there by Cooper, Mr. Lee and them in the Yellowstone. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking me, East Dallas, man, my granny and them, when they originated, my bloodline been in the D for 60 plus years. But when my granny and them originated from Italy, Texas, shit, they moved it, Fraser Court. So, man, we got ties all around the city. Now, that is where I caught my case, man. The shit they call in Afghanistan now, the real niggas that know about Central Park Crossing, man, that know about the Get and Go store and shit, man. 2009, 2010, man, ask them about Lil Johnny Blood, man. Ask them about my big brother, AJ. They gonna tell you we was out there applying pressure. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everywhere in the city I got ties and I hold it down for my city. When I was in the penitentiary, man, there was other oppositions coming against our city, I was holding it down that time. So I hold that title with pride. I don't play about this shit. Never have, never will type shit.
Now, coming from Dallas, it's it's bittersweet because the music scene is not as connected as it should be. People don't fuck with each other like they should, especially the real niggas. Our niggas that call themselves real, they don't lock in with other real niggas to get it done and put the city first. What do you think we could do or need to do to fix that?
You know what, man? The first thing that we can do, be all the way honest with you, you know, they say the truth hurt, right, big bro? The first thing that we can do, this include me, this include my little brother, this include anybody in Dallas, man, that's trying to represent Triple D as a whole the right way. What we need to do is put our egos to the side, bro. It's a lot of talent in Dallas, man. It's a lot of shit popping, man. Shout out to Dino, man. Shout out to Legacy, R Money Rose, Mr. Bushy Oak Cliff, man. I'm talking about all the Triple D niggas that's putting on right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dallas got a lot of talent, man. It ain't no reason, man, that they should be sleeping on us and these bloggers having these debates about why the Dallas music scene dead. This bitch ain't dead, man. It's still alive. These motherfuckers just ain't supporting it. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna make them support it when it's real. They ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? And that's 100.
Talk to him. In what way would you like to see the unity in the city? Like, there's different ways it could come together. What would you like to see as far as either like a record label coming down here, getting people together, putting some money in niggas' pockets, festivals where niggas perform with each other? What would you like to see as far as to bring niggas together?
I don't expect no handouts for our city because our city got such a bloody history. You know, those that are really from Dallas, we know our city got a bloody history, bro. So, and we get judged off all kind of different shit. You know, always have, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I don't expect handouts, but I'm talking about as far as our city, Dallas, Texas, not Arlington, not Fort Worth. Shout out to the Egg, shout out to Funky Town, not Grand Prairie. I'm talking about as far as Dallas, our music scene, man, we need to start collabing with, you know what I'm saying? Put these egos to the side, bro. Gotta learn, bro, when these rappers be beefing with each other, that's not on us to choose a side in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And let our feelings get in the way of making some historical shit happen. That's peon-minded thinking, man. That shit, that's crazy to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of ways, man. These niggas talking about they gatekeepers and wanna be on a list for top 15 bloggers of Texas and shit like that, man. But what y'all doing for the artists?
Yeah.
If a nigga telling you, my nigga, that he on child support and everything, but if a nigga can scrape up $2,500 and come spend it on an interview with you, my nigga, the least you can do is keep on promoting.
There you go.
Put a good word out there for him. Can't say you can't save everybody, my nigga, but that's only righteous, my nigga. You keep the game green, the game gonna be green back. You ain't gotta do no fuck shit to make it to the top, my nigga. We can do this shit the right way. This selfish shit, though, that old me gotta be first. I'm next after Mo3, rest in peace to the legend of Dallas, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the most talented niggas ever came out the city, man. But to all that old type of shit right there, like, man, you know.
It's crazy because I remember we shot, and I'm gonna touch on that fuck a hook. You had a line in there about Mo3, about Yella. I forget the line, but I remember you had a line as far as calling for, you know, people like you, and like you as an artist who fuck with all sides. You've been through all sides and got down in all sides. You're like, man, it quite don't make sense. But let's, I like when I see that in lyrics, because honestly, that only makes the young niggas coming up saying, well, I see what Triple D Yungin doing, man. Like, let's apply that kind of pressure.
Yeah, man.
I want to ask you, you're from, Dallas has a culture and a history. Mm-hmm. And I want to touch on different lanes of that. But let's right now touch on the music culture of Dallas. You say, of course, you see the selfishness in artists and things like that. Do you think that's something that the early artists kind of started and it kind of bled into the younger artists, or do you think that's just a new game where there was unity back in the day, and now it's more like, these young niggas kind of moving solo?
Hey, man, to be honest, to be all the way honest, man, back in the day was the closest we'll see to it. Back in the Big Chief days and the E Greedy days, man, when he was dropping that heat for the streets, man, when Tum Tum was still holding it down after Big Tug laid the mic down, man. I'm talking about, back in them good daddies days, 06, 07, you know what I'm saying, 05, the real daddies. This shit here the new daddies, you know what I'm saying? But the real daddies, man, it was a lot more unity, man, but it wasn't enough then neither.
Yeah, I don't think they publicized it enough.
And if it was, it wasn't publicized enough. But if it was not publicized for the reason that a nigga not the type of nigga to say, hey, I did that for that man right there and want his own accolades for helping put another man on and helping him to the next level, then I salute that. But for any other reason, it's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the niggas that have behind the scenes, just like you, Joker. Joker, when you met me, bro, I told you what my vision was, and I damn near wanted to rap to you to let you see, like, man, I'm that nigga when it comes to this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nobody better to represent the city in the way that I can represent it. You know what I'm saying? I can give you this gangster shit, I can give you this corporate shit, and it's like, bro, I got receipts for all this shit.
That's facts.
I'm not just telling you no shit that's, it sound good, or nothing like that, man. This shit just is all genuine.
That's facts. To speak on what you were saying, we did an interview with DeRoe where he was like, he kind of explained him putting, help Young Nation on, but how he didn't want no credit for it. Like, it's almost like he should have got credit for it, because that would have showed like, nah, that was a own artist helping out younger cats coming up. But you're right, I don't think a lot of cats want to publicize it, or I don't know what it is. But with that being said, man, I want to touch on, and thank you for blessing our new studio here. You know what I'm saying? You had brought Lucci
appreciate
out.
y'all for having us, man.
You brought Mr. Lucci out to get on the track on. Stepp.
Stepp, man.
Man,
going up.
Fire ass song, man. Definitely want everybody to stop, go in the, it's gonna be linked. Y'all go look at that shit right now and come back.
Man, y'all go.
Y'all gonna hear Triple D. Y'all hear Yungin snapping. Lucci come back snapping. First of all, how was that link up right there as far as you get in with Mr. Diabolical himself? Man,
shout out to Reallyfe Street Stars again, man, because I met him at the original Reallyfe Street Stars out in the North. You know what I'm
trap, goddamn.
So, you know what I'm saying? Because, when I got turned on, when you turned Joker again, you know what I'm saying? When you turned me on to One, shout out One, you know what I'm saying? The producer for Reallyfe, Teddy, what's up, baby? When you turned me on to him, my cousin was actually in the studio with me, and a conversation was going on while I was in there laying Fuck a Hook Part 3 and 4. You know what I'm saying, for this Triple D Nightmares mixtape that's finna drop. And somebody called Lucci and was like, hey man, I got this little dude you gotta come do a feature with, you gotta come here. You know what I'm saying? And my kinfolk was like, shit, all I got is a band on me and cash. Come pull up and fuck with me and my little kinfolk. But when he got there, it was some other distraction type shit that my kinfolk and them had going on. Lucci, if you ever work with Mr. Lucci, man, that dude is disciplined, focused.
He do not play.
He ain't gonna play with you if when it comes to this music shit, cause that's something he do. He got a passion for it, like I got a passion for it. You know what I'm saying? So so he wasn't feeling that vibe at that moment, but you know what I'm saying? He stayed locked in with me, man. The whole time he was pushing the straight truth and all that, man, we was locked in. Nigga even pulled up to the hood, man. He pulled up right in the 4, man, to my granny house, man. You You know what I'm saying? Just to tap in and say, hey, nigga, I was just coming to pull up and check on you, nigga. Stay out the way, stay out of trouble, nigga. Just stay focused, nigga, and we gonna do this shit. And a year later, we done did it. You know what I'm saying? And that's a blessing for me, man. And I thank y'all for that, Joker. I did a motherfucking track with a Triple D legend, bro. Fact. I was just in the penitentiary, man, in G5 talking to myself in a fucking cell, my nigga. That's a blessing, bro. We don't get no better than that, bro.
Yeah, and then not only that, but the song was like, it was a good mixture. You know what I'm saying? Like he gave it his all. You know what I'm saying? Just like you gave it his all. You know. And then I was reading one of your comments, and I seen somebody post on one of your comments after you did a freestyle saying, "Man, I ain't seen nobody from Dallas rap with this type of hunger since Mo 3." You know what I mean? And so how do you feel when people tell you shit like that?
Man, that's what I'm doing it for, bro. And I take it, man, and I love it. And that's what it do to keep pushing, because sometimes I get in my own head and don't think I'm doing enough. You know what I'm saying? I be down on myself, like, why is the city not behind me, supporting me like I want them to, like I need them to? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But, man, just stuff like that, man, people from Virginia tapping in your DM, man, I listen to you working out. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It started small, bro, just to know that something that came out of my mouth, bro, and the emotion that I was feeling was relatable to somebody else. That's a plus, bro.
Well, you know they usually say you don't even really blow in your own city like that. You got to move around anyway. You know what I'm saying? Have you got the chance to tap in with some other markets?
Not yet, but we most definitely. This year is a year for us to expand, man. We getting the foundation work done all the way first, big bro. We got to get the foundation work done first, because we don't want it to crumble once we work hard for it and get there. So,
I want to ask you, man, what's the importance of those that come before, like a Pookie, a Lucci, a Chief, a Gator, Rally Boys? What's the importance of for you as far as musical influence of them to this city?
Man, shit, every nigga that grew up in Dallas, nigga, you was influenced by Mr. Gator. Nigga, when you heard Gator, man, nigga, what you thinking? I done walked the block till my feet hurt
the sleeve.
Huh?
Come on now.
Come on, my nigga. Now. Come on, you ain't no real Dallas nigga if you wasn't on that, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? That Big Chief, nigga, that nigga popping this shit. Y'all gotta think, bro, Big Chief had Lala Anthony at Big T, my nigga.
Tell him again. Lala Anthony
Big
at Big
Chief
T.
brought Lala Anthony and MTV to Oak Cliff, Texas to Big T, my nigga.
That's
Back then, bro, that shit ain't never been done, my nigga.
Nah, for real, the blueprint right there.
I was in high school looking at that shit like, man, Chief that nigga. Mr. Lucci, Mr. Pookie, we used to rap these niggas' lyrics in elementary, man. Not even knowing what they meant, nigga. Got to middle school, we hitting licks listening to this shit.
Yeah. And it's crazy because,
like, man, hey, Triple D for real, man. Triple D all the way, bro.
Like, now you become their peers, you know what I'm saying, as far as in this music shit. And, you didn't, ran through as much as they ran through, if not more. So I want to touch on, you did have to go sit down at a young age, bro. Man, like you said in Letter to My City, bro, you won number shit, like 116 or something like that. Did you have altercations in there trying to stand on your shit?
Man, I had plenty, and the main reason was I was gang related.
Yeah.
I had got advice in Dallas County when I was fighting my charge, man, and from older people that had already been down there before, and they was telling me like, bro, you a solid little nigga, bro, but don't go down there with that banging shit, bro. Go do your 3 years and come home. They was telling me the right thing, bro, now looking back on it, but I ain't want to be in no position where I'm in there and a nigga approach me from outside that know me and like, man, hey, such and such was good, bro. And nigga on some, there's and niggas that's ever been in TDC or know anything about that, they know how this shit go. So I had to come in with my chest out. Man, I'm the smallest thing in there, bro. I'm 116, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then where they sending me at, Clemens Unit out there in Brazoria, Texas, bro, that's 45 minutes from Houston. We way out of pocket. It's 6, 7 Dallas niggas on the whole tank. It's 4 motherfucking tours. We in TDC. You know what I'm saying? It was Triple D that thing. I was the young nigga on Clemens Unit, my nigga, that talked to the Mexicans, the Tungo Blast, Dallas niggas, man. They talked to the Bloods, the Crips, the GD from Dallas, man, and told them niggas, man, together we gotta look out for each other on some Dallas shit. Nigga gonna respect what everybody banging, what y'all city is, what y'all rules is, what y'all gotta abide by and follow. We gonna respect that because I'm gonna want you to respect mine. But at the same time, my nigga, there ain't no reason that it's only 7 of us in here. Of course, half of us ain't getting visits, ain't getting phone calls, letters. Bro, we gotta be here for each other, my nigga. You see how these Houston niggas in here rocking? Shout out to H-Town, man. Shout out to my real niggas out there in the Ace, too. But you know what I'm saying? You see how these Houston niggas rocking, bro. It's a bond, it's a family, it's a pack. So we in this whole segregated, like we still out here in the free world, like, nah, my nigga, we gotta, it's niggas that ain't brushing their teeth because they can't afford toothpaste in this bitch. So he steady beating up on the shit and shit down there. You know, niggas shouldn't have to do that, bro. It gotta be somebody that's gonna step up and be the initiator. That was me.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna ask. They're gonna bang, but I'm saying not bang. They're gonna come together basically over a section or where they're from more so than what colors they bang. Mm-hmm. Therefore, like you said, the Dallas versus Houston. How real was that as far as why you was in it? Like, how real was it to
man,
like,
Dallas versus Houston, man, if people don't know about it, it's actually a real thing in TDC. Yeah. And it took me by surprise because a nigga that never been out of Dallas, I'm 16 going down though. Was 17 by the time I touched down, 16 when I caught the charge. But yeah, I'm 17 going down here and shit, now I grew up on road. I grew up listening to Big Mo and Fat Hawk and nigga, we was in Dallas banging the shit out this shit. We right up the street from y'all. On some thinking on it on a bigger scale type shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it took me by surprise when I got in there and the nigga hating cause a Dallas nigga in here with a shag and he just rocking this shit. Just to have some kind of connection to the free world, bro. To keep his culture and his own swag. Dallas got and it's sadly being faded away in prison time, my nigga, but Dallas got our own culture and we got a hell of a culture. You know what I'm saying? And that was, it's just something.
Do you think like you mentioned like one of them old school like in No Doubts we had Don Carter's, you know, they had. Do you think like little situations like that where all the kids used to meet up, you know, the skate parties and shit like that, the clubs, the DMXs, all that shit just went away. We don't really got no regular club scene like that for real. Do you think that kind of plays a part in the why it ain't really just like it used to be?
Oh.
As far as breaking music and shit like, cause I remember DMX, like used to play a lot of Dallas shit in the club. Yeah. You hear it on the radio. Yeah. It used to be like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now it ain't really no club scene like that.
Because the music is not so commercialized no more, OG. You know what I'm saying? The young niggas that's coming out the city, like the Threes, the Beezies, the Trap Boys, the niggas that's done made it to them stages already, that when you think that is the faces that's popping up to when I'm speaking about America on the whole, you know what I'm saying? They got some commercialized music for you. Bro, Dallas is a hood place. This is a street place. This is the trenches. If you're not in certain places in the city, I ain't gonna even isolate certain people out and make it feel no type of way. But bro, it's hard out here in the city, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the downtown skyline fool you, my nigga. It's a fool out here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what you're doing out here, man, and you gotta be willing to work. Can't be lazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
What advice would you give a young nigga who probably watching this? Mama move him out here to, let's say, Oak Cliff or something, and he is about to, you know, go to soccer or something, and he don't know nothing about Dallas in general. What advice would you give that young nigga if his mama planning right in the hood and he's a young nigga from somewhere else?
Take your time and observe where you at. Learn who is who, where the traffic going. You know what I'm saying? Who get respected when they come around. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know, just look for shit like that. Pick your circle carefully. You could die over being a homeboy of a fuck nigga.
nigga friend you quick like a motherfucker and ready to get your ass.
And you not knowing this nigga Carter got shot up every day this week.
Facts.
And you just met him yesterday, you in this car the day yesterday, and you got a bullet in your motherfucking face because you picked the wrong circle. Yeah. You wasn't cautious on who you wanted to attach yourself to. So don't just be quick to be friendly with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? And test the motherfucker. In this day and time, test the motherfucker. There's all kind of ways you can do it, but test the motherfucker just to see where they at, so you can see where you need to be at.
That's real. I gotta ask you, you got initiated into the gang culture kind of early, man. What was that for you as far as to, you know, was that something that, did you seek that out or did that seek you out? And then what is your history as far as coming into the gang?
Man, Joker, believe it or not, in my eyes, the way I look at it, you know, I was born in it, bro. You know, my grandmother, by the time I came along, had been established in Bedford like 40 years. Just so happened that The OGs off my block, off our section, 5150, JoJo World, stayed literally right next door to my grandmother. So since a kid, I always got sheltered by the OGs. Not on no stay out the way shit, but looking out for me. With your shoe, because you know they knew my situation with my parents and me bouncing around from house to house, so they killed me with shoes on my feet and taught me morals and principles and shit like that. So it's just like, I didn't have to, we all got choices, I didn't have to, but that's what I did, because that's where the love was coming from consistently. Anytime, right now to this day, I can go back to the hood. There's other shit I gotta look out for too. They don't make it look like it's all good, but I know I got love there too. And I know that shit ain't gonna never go away. When my OGs pass away and shit, I'ma still be able to go to their house, sit and kick it, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of bonds and ties we got. So I was born in that shit. My mama raised my OGs, bro. My mama used to babysit my OGs. That shit crazy, bro. That's how deep it is.
When you hear about the young niggas who don't have OGs or don't respect the OGs, what are your thoughts to that as far as, we didn't have people on this couch that come sit down and say, man, we ain't got no OGs, or we don't respect no OGs, we ain't listen to no nigga who ain't got no money.
Hey, to each their own preference. Hey, you don't hear me rapping about no Rolexes and chains and shit, because you don't see now and on me. Nigga, I'm really from the trenches. Nigga talking about they got it out the mud. Y'all want to use that slang so much and put them in y'all bars, make that shit sound good when y'all freestyling in their studio. Well, nigga, this is a prime example of what you looking at right now in real life street store, nigga, a picture of a nigga that's out the mud, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now you can't rap about it, nigga, and not know what it really is.
That's the biggest fact.
You see what I'm saying? How the fuck you can't learn without listening, bro. It's knowledge, it's wisdom, it's understanding, big homie. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is the foundation of everything, bro. You gotta know something, bro. You can't even change a tire if you don't know how to do it. And from over time, making mistakes, learning what to do and what not to do, that's where your wisdom comes from. You put that together, you got understanding. Understanding is where you to a level where you can get somebody else advice now. Hey man, that stove hot, I wouldn't touch that motherfucker if I was you. That bitch burned my finger off. You know what I'm saying? It's a bigger thing, but that's a whole, I don't even want to get off. Yeah, that's a whole, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, one of the other things I noticed about you rapping is you stand on authenticity. You know what I'm saying? And people being authentic. So I was wondering, like, it's been a lot of videos going around challenging a lot of the street culture, the politics that we grew up on and shit like that, the snitching, the no snitching. What are your thoughts on just the street shit, the street politics, you know, as a grown up, growing up now and looking back at it?
Man, as a young OG, that's a good question too, man. As a young OG, big homie, now at this age, what I'm looking at now, the street shit is dead. Just because niggas got Dracos and niggas making little play with weed and shit, bro, the shit that we grew up on, it was harder to be a street nigga back when we was in the street, bro.
Yeah.
And that's facts, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, you just couldn't get no motherfucking forces, nigga, a Draco, nigga, a backpack, go get your half ounce of weed, post up on the block, and you the hardest nigga living in Dallas, Texas, bro. It wasn't moving like that, nigga. Niggas was checking you, nigga. What you doing, nigga? I could be a blood, nigga, going to fish trap or something, nigga. What you doing over here? Who you know, nigga? What you want? Saturdays, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was different, my nigga. These niggas didn't have it like, and then now the police done gentrified everything. The city different. All the OGs is really dead, in jail, gone. Man, this shit different, my nigga. That street shit dead. I can't speak on other places, but I can speak on my city. The shit not like how it was. And change is always a good thing, so I'm not speaking on that in an ignorant way. But that's why I was saying at the end of OG talk, stay out the streets, my nigga. That shit over with. The thrill that y'all looking for, that shit is getting you niggas caught up. Bro, it wasn't no fucking, nigga, we wasn't running on, nigga, MySpace was jumping when I was a teenager and shit. My nigga, wasn't no nigga smoking no nigga, bro, niggas been getting killed out here. We all know, nigga, bro, I got over 25, 30 dead partners that I love dearly that's gone from the city, bro. That I had personal ties to, OG from different hoods and everything. Niggas that don't even like me don't even know, nigga, your OG would've smoked you behind me, nigga. And that's big facts, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that shit is.
And I want to touch on that, man, because, again, OG Talk, man, Letter to My City. Again, the link, y'all stop and go watch that shit. I'm going to, to be the voice of the trenches. And again, after you listen to something like Letter to My City, listen to OG Talk on that, I think they're going to have a clear vision of what you mean by voice of the trenches. When you say that, like, what does that mean to you as far as, most folks from the trenches do need something to look up to, but most folks who aren't from the trenches need something to look out for. When you say you're the voice of that, man, as far as what responsibility you feel that you have to your section?
Man, the responsibility I feel like I got to my neighborhood, bro, to my city as a whole, bro, is just to represent us in the right fashion, bro. And bro, not only glorify what the common shit you hear about the streets, bro. Like Pimp C used to say, rest in peace to a legend, bro. If you're gonna talk about the good, you know, the dope selling and the 24s and the whips and the chains and shit, nigga, talk about the bad too. Talk about when you sitting in that interrogation room, nigga. Talk about when you sitting in that jail cell, nigga. Talk about when you burying your homeboy, nigga. You gotta talk about this shit too.
Now, see, you got somebody with you. You want to introduce him?
Yeah, man, this is my little brother, man. How rude of me, I ain't got no manners, man. This is my little brother, man, for those that don't know, 447, man. Founder of the motherfucking All 4 Quarter Productions, man. He a product of Best for Less too, man. 2600 Wheel Hurt, man.
Straight like that.
Know.
Hey, man, nah, for real, man. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate Reallyfe Street Stars having me out, bro. I feel like I'm a Reallyfe Street Star. I always have been, you know what I'm saying? I'm just finally getting a platform to do that. You know what I'm saying? Mixtape on the way it was written. We got a couple of singles out right now and everything, man. You know, the motion getting behind this shit, man. Don't wait. Don't wait.
So for those like this tapping in to y'all movement and y'all campaign, you know what I mean? What would you direct them to if you to say, man, this is what you need to check out first?
Man, you know what? I gotta just I'm learning my marketing shit, joke. I'm trying, big bro. I'm trying to get this shit all the way 100.
It's juicy.
But man, I gotta say, man, go check out this Stepp, man, featuring, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Lucci, man. Go check out this Stepp featuring I got a catalog, joke.
Nah, for real.
I got shit with CJ Casino. Yeah. I got shit with Bugatti Casino. I got shit with Mr. Lucci, Campaign Sale. Like, man, you know, with the truth, man, pick your poison.
Now, it's a blessing because, you know, I was able to shoot, you know, Letter to My City, but also the Fucker Hooks, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, you got 3 and 4 coming on the new tapes. Linking up with Campaign Self.
Yeah, man, shout out Campaign Self.
Shout out Campaign, a real one in himself, you know what I'm saying?
Just like that.
As far as the new tape that's coming out, outside of the Fucker Hooks, Stepp, what else is on there? 4 Quarter on there.
Man.
What else you got, Ruck?
Man, hey, this Triple D Nightmares, this first 48 Reloaded, Triple D Nightmares is finna be a fool, joker. Man, the track that me and Lil Bro, every project I have, you gonna hear my Lil Bro on there. That's just what that is, you know what I'm saying? But man, just pray for me, man. Lil Bro was in his bag on this one. And hey, y'all know how the bigger people like the Urshers and shit will tell you how they come to more experience artists' house, like a Ursher going to a James Brown house to do a song or something like that, and how James Brown will take over in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? This nigga help, man. When he get in his bag, you gotta let him have it, man. You hear me?
How did y'all link up?
Shit, man, we linked up, man, through the nigga that started GMN Extra, man, my big brother GMN Deuce, man. Shout out to my big brother, man, you know.
So, you know what I'm saying, just mutual connections. You know what I'm saying, that shit really crazy, man, us being from the same side, being from the same portion of the city, you know what I'm saying. It's just niggas move around, you know what I'm saying, and be out here. You know what I mean? But again, we finally got to make that connect, man, and we put the business together, man, and this shit just been really just smooth since.
Straight like that.
So what y'all studio sessions be like, man? Y'all be having like a lot of weed, a lot of females, a lot of like, what y'all studio sessions be looking like?
Discipline, bro.
Business.
Straight business, bro.
What's up?
How the fuck you gonna record, bro? It's titties and shit everywhere.
Man.
You can't record like that, man.
Yeah,
You
like
know
that,
what I'm saying, man? I mean, it do his motivation for some. But my nigga, I'm trying to, I ain't focused on the nipples and the ass and shit right now. I'm focused on the bag. You know what I'm saying? I can't do both. You know, cause you talking to a nigga that's been locked up too, big homie. You gotta remember that. So that's a temptation for me. So I gotta lock in on what I'm trying to do.
But tell me about the time when you was like in the booth and the bitch just hit you with that bullshit. You just had to like, it just threw you off completely.
Hey man, you know what? I got a crazy ass story, man. I was in the booth, man. Shout out to my nigga. Shout out to motherfucking Villa Cooler, man. Shout out to London Ray and them over there at Villa Cooler, man. I was actually in the studio with a session with Lil Bro, man. We was doing a track called 10 and 2. I had a little situation going on between my ex and the little bitch that I was creeping with from the Grove. And I blocked off everything. She didn't have no contact to me, you know, because I'm the type, instead of me cussing you out and being dramatic and arguing, I'm gonna cut you off and you go on about your way, you know what I'm saying? And man, big homie, she had an app or something. that she could call anyway.
Damn.
I'm talking about blew me up till she couldn't blow me up.
It must have been
no
an app.
Big homie, I had to borrow some. I'm a real nigga. I was broke. I had to borrow some money to go get some money to change my number, my nigga.
Hey,
For real,
hey, bro. Hey, and it's some wild shit you could be with a woman, bro, and she could be the most non-technical woman in the world, but she'll find out the way to hack your shit.
What?
You be like, how the fuck you even? I didn't even know they
detective.
had this feature on Facebook. How the fuck you?
Nah,
Hey,
for
I had a
real.
girl cat. You know, like with Cash App, you can't block that.
Yeah.
So a bitch Cash App $1 a piece, just talking shit. Like, who even thinks of some shit like that?
Keep on, bitch. Say what else? What else you got on your mind?
Nah, fuck that. I had a bitch call me from this nigga number.
That's grimy right there.
I picked up the phone. What's good, bro? Oh, nah, you ain't answer my phone call?
You bitches.
God damn.
That's why.
That's some whole new shit.
Nah, that's
Hey
why.
man,
Gotta keep
say,
the focus, man.
This technology making it easier for 'em, man. Me and y'all stay on y'all top. Black men don't cheat, man. Y'all remember that. Black men don't cheat. Black men don't cheat.
That is fact. That is fact. Now I gotta ask you, being in the gang culture yourself, man, how was it for you seeing a Snoop Dogg throwing up the set, wearing the flag in the Super Bowl halftime show?
You know what?
Tell me your thoughts on that.
I don't bang no more.
I know. I'm just saying.
I don't bang no more. I represent at this point.
Yeah.
In Dallas, Texas, man, it's a different scene. It's been gentrified.
Yeah.
So
He said,
I was actually.
You're saying gangs have been gentrified.
all the hot spots in the hood where the gangs was,
Yeah.
where you having your 1090s and your 720s.
Yeah.
You're doing your violations, and you're doing your put-ons, and you're doing your treasury box every week. Ain't no more of that.
Damn.
You can't even barely hang and sell that, nigga. And that's the heart of the D, nigga. And I'm from Oak Cliff, and everybody in the city know that. You can't even fuck around on Malcolm X on Sundays no more. That been a part of our culture how long, bro?
Real, bro. They closed that car wash. Fuck me.
You know what I'm saying? This shit different for real, man. It's a new Dallas, so we just gotta wait till this shit gets solidified and see how we gotta move from there.
Nah, for real. I want to ask you, as far as in the grind, greedy man, the movement, man. I want you to touch on as far as the businessman, the movement, man. How they get started and kind of where it's going for you.
Man, Grind Greedy GMN, man. Grind Greedy started, man, from Fort Worth, man. Shout out to all my family in Fort Worth, man. My daddy whole side of the family, man. All my nephews, I got sisters, man. I got beautiful nieces and nephews, great nieces and nephews. That's from fucking town. Shout out to Stop 6, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, free that nigga Tamino Casino, bro. But shit, it was Grind Greedy came from one of my partners that's deceased named Justin. You know what I'm saying? And he got killed in Stop 6, man, the third gate. And you know what I'm saying? And when that situation happened, one of his sayings that he used to tell my nephew, you know what I'm saying, all the time was, grind greedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, cause we was all on that big chief. You see what I'm saying? But bro used to say, before you eat, you gotta grind. So instead of eat greedy, grind greedy. And it stuck. And when he passed away, I was in prison at the time. And my nephew informed me of the news, and it was just something that we all held. It's something we got tatted on our flesh. It's something that we hold way before some music shit. And the GMN is something that my big brother started, which is a nigga that took me in when I was 16, when my family was kind of in the process of washing their hands with me because I wasn't listening. I was out here thugging for real. You know what I'm saying? Just being ignorant and not listening to nobody and just crashing and shit. So we just merged them together. Grind, greedy, get money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about no city, it ain't about no color, it ain't about no hood at that point. It's nigga grind, greedy, and get your money, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that.
You got any shout outs?
Man, I got a lot of shout outs, man. Shout out to my nigga Bruce Jones, man, BJP Productions. Y'all tap in with them. Shout out to Villa Cooler, man, London Ray, Finesse Kenny, man. Shout out to my little brother 4Q, man. Shout out to motherfucking me, Damon Rogers, man, for the showcase that we had Saturday. We went up, we was the livest thing in that bitch, y'all. Tore that bitch up, y'all. We tore that hoe up, man. I swear.
Yeah, y'all pull up to Villa. I mean, y'all pull up Villa Cooler Radio, man. We about to go there like right now. So make sure shout out Finesse Keenan and the team, man, for real. K-Rock,
Man,
everybody.
shout out to man, all y'all, man. And my forget, man, shout out Dallas Wall Street, man, my brother Kenny, man. Big shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Jonathan Stewart out there in Stop Season, man, for showing me the love that y'all been showing, man, and fucking with me, bro. And man, just shout out to Real Life Street Stars and everybody that's done supported this Grind Greedy GMN movement, man. Big shout out to JoJo World, man.
And anybody want to get in contact with you for any bookings or features, how would they do that?
Man, all you gotta do is tap in with me and my DMs, man. I'm the nigga that's controlling this, so tap in with me on my DMs and you gonna be talking to me directly and we gonna do something, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, man. I'm raw, bro. Versatile. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fuck with me. I know how to put on the show, know how to be professional. Shit, I think we the youngest niggas in the city that got our own merchandise, my nigga. We writing books. I'm published urban author. You know what I'm saying? We motivational speaking around this bitch.
Cartoons on the way.
You know what I'm saying? We got cartoons on the way for the city, man. Community activists. Niggas sleeping on it, man. We just taking our time building these stones to make sure they in place when it's time to go up. So, y'all stay locked in.
Man, man. Step out right now, featuring Mr. Lucci.
Yeah, man. Y'all go get that, man. Go
that
stream
quarter
this,
flow.
man. And that quarter flow too,
Yeah,
man.
make sure y'all go fuck with it, man. That quarter flow, arrogant. We got a couple of singles out. That another one, that's me and bro. Y'all make sure y'all go fuck with that.
Definitely gotta
Again,
go
man,
fuck with that.
It was written on the way. That Triple D Nightmares that's on the way, man. Y'all stay tuned in. Y'all stay locked in with us, man.
Amen.
Motherfucking all 4 quarters, Grind Greedy GMN shit
And
is
we
on the
grind
map.
and greedy all 4 quarters just like that, man.
Amen. And just like that, brother. We love everything you're doing, man. We support you to the fullest, man. Don't get too lit to forget. We already know you're locked in with family, man. So we salute everything you're doing, brother. You are a real life street star.
Man, appreciate that, man.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Move it. Hey.